Hello, fellow YouTubers. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. Today I'm going to show you guys how to set up parental control. Um for those of you who have small children at home from 4 to 12 years old, um, you are often wondering what they are watching or doing on the internet. As you know, most people nowadays have access to the internet, whether in school or at home. And the only way to fix that, you must set up a parental control. So, okay, so I understand that since your computer it's a family computer, there's no password. All you guys do, you just like turn it on and then you start using it. If you want to set up a parental control, you're going to have to gain ownership of your computer. So to do that, I'm going to show you how it's done. So let me log in into my account. All right. Turn on your computer. Of course, your computer does have a name, something. So you're going to click on Start. Go to Control Panel. If you don't see it, no problem. At the bottom of Start, there is a search bar. You're just going to click Control. You're just going to type in Control Panel, and you see there's my control panel. So there are two ways to access your control panel. So if you don't have a password, you're going to have to create one. Okay? So you go to user account and family. Okay? You're going to click on that. Change your user account picture, add and remove user account, change your Windows password. You don't have one, but when you click, instead of change your password, Windows is going to ask you to create one. Me, I have a password already. That's why Windows is asking me, do you want to change your password? But you, since the computer that you're using, everyone in the house, they just turn it on and start browsing. Now, to set up the parental control, you have to create a password. Once the password is created, you must store your password in your email right away. If you follow this protocol, you will have no problem. You set up your password, you put it in your email right away. Rule number 2, you don't give your password to your kids. Otherwise, setting up a parental control becomes useless. If your kids, they have it, and this thing works so fine that the artificial intelligence doesn't bargain, doesn't have no flexibility, no feelings. If you set your kids, if you set up the parental control to 3 hours, once there are 3 hours, it's rich. The the AI will just shut down the session. That's it. There's no ma or pa, give me 15 minutes more. Okay, just 30 minutes more. The AI will do as you told, and as it was told. It's cold like that. Machine don't play, so it works. If you do what you're supposed to do, it works 100%. Okay, so let's say that, yeah, you created your password, which is something very easy because we are at that place where you're supposed to create your password. Now that you have your password and you use your phone to put it in your email, so we go back. Now, how many kids? If you have 2 kids or 3 kids, you're going to go to add and remove user account. Okay? So from control panel, we can go straight to add and remove user account. You click on that. Now you're going to see you with your password protected, and that's a guest account. Your guest account is for people who just want to like surf the internet or looking a minimum use of the computer. They don't really belong to your family. It's just friends who they have that account with minimum access. You know, they're just looking for something on the internet fast. You know, so that would be for them. Now you have your daughter Mary, so you're going to create an account for her. So you see there's create new account. You're going to click create new account. Your daughter name is Mary. So you click Mary. Mary, do you give access to administrator or standard user? Standard user account will give Mary access to most software. She can install software, she can install games, and do pretty much all the stuff possible except for things that could put the computer integrity at risk. I suggest you keep the administrator to yourself only. You don't give your password to your kids. No matter how much that you love them, if you want this to work, you have to maintain the straight line. So Mary is going to have a standard account user, and once you're happy with that, you click on create account. So now in the box we have the guest account and we have Mary. Let's say Mary would have a brother. If you wish to create let's say your daughter Mary, she's 8 years old, and her little brother is 5, and Mary doesn't want her little brother to go and play on her Facebook, because in school Mary has have some friends and they're on Facebook, and she doesn't want her little brother to go and mess around with her Facebook. So Mary, you would help Mary to create a password. But now we're not going to do that. I'm just telling you, okay? Now that you have created a password to Mary, she's only 8 years old. There are things that you are not okay with it for her to do on the internet or to see. So, shall we? Yes. Set up parental controls. You click on that. You see, create account. What is a user account? Right below it is set up parental control. You click on it. Now it's showing you three icons or 3 labels. You're going to click on Mary. That's the one that you want to put the parental control on. So you click on Mary. Okay, now parental controls is off. You see on and force current setting. So you're going to click on this one here, on and force current settings. So now we have time limits. You see at the bottom of Mary's picture, time limits off, game rating off, program off. So on your left you have time limits. You're going to click on time limits. You see that clock? You're going to click on time limit right here. Bang. Time limits. Okay. You have a fence schedule. On your left, you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. horizontal, you have the 24 hours of the day. So next to Sunday, if you're going towards your right, if you're looking to your right, so on your left is Sunday, and next to Sunday is 12. That's the 24 hours of the day. So 12 stands for midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3, 4, 5, 6, noon. So your daughter is 8 years old. At midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4, 5, 6, she should be in bed. So you're going to click on midnight. It turns in black, so that hour is no longer available. Even if she would be up, she can't be on the computer. So you're going to click 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5, 6, 7. You want your daughter not to have any access to the computer on Sundays from midnight to 7 a.m. Now you have 8 a.m., 9, 10, noon. At night, you want your daughter to be in bed. So from 8, 9, 10, 11, the computer should be off. Okay? So anything highlighted in black are no longer available. Even if Mary's on the computer, when it hits 8 p.m., the artificial intelligence will shut down the session. There's no give me 30 more. That's not going to happen. The AI doesn't ask for your opinion. When the time it's reaches 0, the AI is going to shut down the session. So, same thing. Below Sunday is Monday. So on Monday, Mary have school. So that's why on Sunday, you stop her from starting 8 p.m. that she couldn't get access to the internet anymore because on Monday there's school. So you want from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. on Monday that, yeah, she should not have access at all. She will be preparing to go to school. You see 7 a.m., 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So she would probably be in school at 7 or 8, you know. And of course, it's school day, 8, 9, 10. It's just an example. You know the behavior of your kids better than I do. I'm just doing this with you to show you that, yes, you can do it. Don't go and pay someone to do it. And it won't work because you're the one who's their parents. The computer guy doesn't know, so you know the behavior of how your kids do things, so you would know when to give them loose and when to, shut it off. So that's why you must take the time, you and your wife, you sit down and you can do this. It doesn't take long and it's for your kids. So you get a good example of what you should do, and you can proceed with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you are happy with your selection, you go at the bottom, there's the tab OK. You click OK. If you are not happy with what you selected, don't worry. You have ownership of the computer. You can always go back. Once you type in your password, you have control. You are the one who set it up. You can undo things which were set up by you. So don't panic. You can bring some adjustments with the help of your kids. Sometimes you went too far, or they'll tell you, hey, I used to do this, and this is something I used to do, but there's this word or there's that word that that, like let's say there's a word, there's alcohol in it, but there's also rubbing alcohol, and but the computer would like the the AI would shut her down because you said anything with alcohol in it, you were thinking about drinking, and there's like friction, like rubbing alcohol, which is not for drinking. So, you can bring some adjustments to what you want to do later. So once you're happy, you just press OK, and you can always come back. So now you see time limits on games. Let's go. You click on games. Can Mary play games? Yes or no? So that's up to you. You know your kids better than I do, so I'll pretend that yes, okay? So now, block or allow games by ratings and content type. Set games rating. If you click on it, you see you have a whole bunch of early childhood, everyone plus 10 plus, teen, mature, adults only. So she's 8 years old, so I'm guessing, stuff maybe, like everyone plus 10 or just everyone, you know, you could select that, everyone. So it's titled rated E. And now, if you scroll down, block this type of content, okay? Even if the game has allowed reading, you can block it if the type of content it contains stuff like alcohol, tobacco references. Do you want your kids? If you said no, then you click on it. Anything that like I said, if you click alcohol, anything that refers to alcohol, it could be alcohol, medicated alcohol, which is not for drinking. So that's why sometimes if your kids are like telling you about something, you should take time to listen, because the AI will not negotiate anything. The computer will do exactly as it was told. It's hard like that. There is no feeling. Artificial intelligence don't play. So you gotta, like listen to your people and see where you can make some adjustments. Okay. So allow games with no ratings or block games with no ratings. If a game doesn't have ratings, should it be banned or no? It's your choice. You can block one block. But like I said before, you know your kids better than I do. They have a good head on their shoulders. So, and once you are happy with your pick, you press OK. Okay. So now you see you have time limit. It's on, game rating, up to everyone, allow and block specific programs. Click on it. Now you are the administrator. What kind of program do you want your daughter not to have access? So there's no mess up, there's no major mistakes or whatever. Mary can use all programs, or Mary can only use the programs I allow. So the computer, once you click on that, the computer is going to look at all the programs installed on your computer, and it's going to give you see, these are all the programs. There's lots of them, you see. I'm going to scroll down. There are lots, plenty of them, okay? So You get the picture. There's a lot of them. If you're really serious about this, you just can click. You have the choice. Check all, uncheck all. So registration, no, that's for sure. She cannot have access to that. You know, uh, screen capture, yes, she could have. Things that you don't want, you're gonna like check them or uncheck them. A screen capture, if she's like talking to her friends on Facebook and there's something fun or a page that they like, she can screen capture. She can use that software that's installed on the computer. So I'm just giving you some example of things possible that are not harmful that your daughter can do, but it's gonna be your responsibility to just sit, you and your wife, and you guys are gonna like take your time and do this. You cannot pay people because you guys are the parents, you guys are the one who knows your children better than anyone else. So it's gonna take time, and maybe you won't have to do this upon what age group or your children, you know, or the younger they are, the easiest this thing is. The older that they are, the more complex it is to pick the right things, because now you're in a struggle, you know, it's like a tug of war, you know. So the youngest, if they're from 4 to 6 years old, you know what kind of game that it's gonna be, early childhood, and then probably have access to none of the programs. So you're gonna like check all. You see, if we press check all, it's all checked. Okay, I'm gonna uncheck. Okay, so once you're happy with your choice, at the bottom of the page you press OK. Well, now we didn't pick any application, but let's just say you know, like video editor. Okay, yeah, you can browse if there's like other stuff. So you see, your parental control is on. Time limits, rating up to everyone, program limits on. So now when your kids gets on the computer, what is going to display are things that you picked, not all kinds of garbages and trash. It's going to be stuff that you want. And no, your wife doesn't have to fight and beg them to get off the computer. It's finished, it's over. Your energy is going to be used on stuff that are necessary, but not like things that we agreed on, and then every day your wife have to beg them, please get off the computer, please, please, please. Once you do that, your kids are the one who going to please you, who's going to ask you, please ma, please dad, can you guys loosen a bit the tightness of this parental control? Can you give one more hour? But the AI will never never break. Whatever you tell, that's what they would do. Okay, so this is how you would set up. Once you're happy to finalize this, you press OK again. So there you have it. You marry. She can get on the computer. She doesn't have a password, but if she needs to like have one, you will assist her to have a password, you know. But now, if you leave, it's effective now. The parental control is on. So that's how you do it. That's how easy this is, you know. When Mary logs in, she can create her own password, you know, because now we are on your account. It's the administrator doing the calling. But when Mary, you know, I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna like waste your time or stuff like that. But hold on, let's just get out of here. It's done. So I don't wanna like waste your time, but once you log out, whatever Mary does, the computer will not let her do it, and to redo everything. If there's a mistake, if there's anything, it's easy. You just go back, you set up parental control, and then if there was any mistake, you click on Mary. Okay, it's on. You see, everything's on. So if there's anything that Mary said, Pa, you didn't give enough, Pa, you made a mistake there, whether it's game, you know, just because someone said alcohol in one game, I can't play that game when there's no alcohol drinking at all. So you would go and change things. But what you set up is to stay. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this is really useful to you. I hope this will help you keep your family, your kids safe, and they can enjoy technology. You know, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Keep it safe, keep it healthy, and see you guys next time. Bye.